Look at these adorable signs, and guess what, everybody? I made them myself. I'm Jamie, the crafty DIY guy. Welcome back to my channel. All right, everyone, for this first DIY, we are going to go into the Glowforge app. You can do this on your desktop, and I'm going to search Halloween. Look at the variety of Halloween signs and just fun things that you can make. You can do jewelry, you can do signs, you can do laser cutouts, you can do everything. Look at this trick or treat sign. Now, this is a adorable sign. I don't want to do this one right now, but I'm going to save this into my dashboard. That way I have it for the future because I love trick or treating. And I'm one of those really odd people that also love candy corn. If you love candy corn, let me know in the comments below. Now, I found this. This is actually a fall hair clip. And the way that it's made, you would glue that piece of wood onto a hair clip of some kind. I think this has a lot more potential. So I'm going to add it to my canvas here. We are going to make this much larger. Now, your materials are 12 by 12 when you're using your Glowforge Aura. So it doesn't matter which kind of, whether you do it vertically or horizontally, because it's going to be about the same size regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and move that back. I just wanted to show you that you do have that option and that flexibility. You can also ungroup things. You can remove fonts. You can remove text if there's something on there. You can update text. There's a lot of really cool things that you can do with this machine. Now, I've got it all laid out. I'm ready to go. So we are going to hit print. We're going to hit the go button, that bright light, and the Glowforge is just going to take over. Now, this one took about 2 hours to print. When it was all done, I went ahead and started removing kind of that protective coating that is on all of the Glowforge materials. And what's so great about that is that it prevents your wood from being scorched, and it really does protect your design. As you can see here, as I kind of reveal my kind of harvest collection here, first of all, it's going to be a great size. It's much bigger than a hair clip, which is great. And this is going to be a really, really cute size for a door, for a interior door in your house. Just a fun fall sign. And again, you're just going to peel off all of this goodness to reveal that beautiful wood. Now, again, if you are using your Glowforge, you can use leather, you can use acrylic, you can use plywood, you can use basswood. There are so many different types of materials that you can do here. And I really, really love it. And I've really enjoyed being able to do this. So now that we've got these final little pieces here pulled off, we are going to start to get creative. And the way we're going to do that is with this laser cutout of the word thankful. Now, I did not do this on my Glowforge. I actually got this from my local dollar store. So you can do that as well, because this is a great thing about Glowforge. You've got maximum creativity here. You can really have a lot of fun. Now, if I wanted to make those words on my Glowforge, I certainly could, because the Glowforge gives you tons of opportunity. Now, I've got an acrylic paint marker there, and I'm just going to color in the word thankful. These acrylic markers are great for this type of stuff, and especially when you're working on any of these smaller cutouts with your Glowforge. I could even paint my wood from my Glowforge, my cutout, my harvest cutout. It's really totally up to you. But as you will see, I'm going to do something a little special with this one. So once I've got everything completely covered and everything is dried, we are going to start working on the next part of this really fun DIY. Now, for this DIY, I needed something to hang this up on the door or on the wall. So I'm going to create a really cool, just beaded garland that we're going to use. And we're going to use this kind of as a hanger for our sign. Now, I have these wood beads that I'm just going to string onto a piece of twine. And we are going to put about, I don't know, I think it's about 8 beads. You can certainly count them on screen if you want to. And I'm just going to create a little wood kind of beaded garland here or a handle. And after I've got this done, we're just going to glue it directly on the back. And remember, the great thing about these Glowforge products, again, is that this is wood. So this is going to hold really, really easily. So once we've got that all positioned correctly and ready to go, we can flip our sign over. And then remember, on the back side of your Glowforge material, it also has that kind of protective coating on there that is going to protect your materials. It's so great because it does it on the front and the back side, which I think is really, really nice. And just look at the beautiful wood grain there. So go ahead and take your twine, just glue this down. You are going to just twine this or glue this twine down. And I'm going to put it kind of at the stem of the larger pumpkin that I'm going to kind of squish those beads down. And we're going to make sure that we have lots of bead action here. And then we're going to glue our second piece of twine down. And then, of course, I need to cut that away from the sign as well. And then we're going to flip this over and we're going to add our thankful cutout to the front. You've got such a cute sign. I absolutely love the way this turned out. This looks high end. It looks like something that you would have bought at Kirkland's or Pottery Barn. I am super, super happy with this and love the way that this turned out. All right, and for this next design, we're going to go into the Glowforge. We're going to glow into the Glowforge catalog, and we are going to select beginner, and I am going to search Halloween because I need some Halloween decor in my life. I love this spider. I love these earrings and these signs. So many cute, cute options. This particular ghost rattan tag, I think is adorable. I want to do something like this, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to actually save this onto my dashboard. That way I can research and kind of, not research, but I can do this project again another time. Now, we are going to go into some designs that I did have saved here on my dashboard, and we are going to create the cutest spider sign. Now, this is kind of like a 2D sign. We know the Glowforge already did all the work here. And it did these cutouts, which I think are probably like hangers for the sign, but I didn't really like the way that they looked. So I'm going to cover that up. Now, I could have ungrouped this in the design if I would have noticed it before and just eliminated that altogether. But, you know, that was my bad. And because I did plan to kind of cover this or paint this anyway, not a big deal. Go ahead and take a piece of scrapbook paper. You are just going to trace around and you're going to cut out your design. Pretty standard issue, pretty easy peasy here. And then take a glue stick. A glue stick instead of kind of like any kind of other kind of stickum works really, really good. And what's so great about this is that if you take your glue stick, put a decent amount, and then just hit it with your heat gun just a little bit, it starts to dry it a little bit and it makes it a little bit more tacky. And then you can stick your scrapbook paper right to it. And because your Glowforge proof grade materials are wood, it's going to stick really well to this. Now, after you've got this kind of all stuck, then you're going to take the spider. We're going to add a little bit of glue onto each corner. And because the spider there has some body yaddy yaddy, we're going to also add a little bit of hot glue right to that just to kind of help this stick down and stick together. And then I did want to finish this off with another little beaded hanger. And I always get beads from like Joann's or Michael's. And by the way, you can also find the Glowforge Aura at Joann's and Michael's stores. But I always like to get the beaded garlands that are already painted. That way, I don't have to worry about painting wood beads because I've always got some on hand. Create a very cool hanger. Put it right on the back of your sign. How cute is this? I absolutely love this. I am obsessed with this and I'm so happy. Once again, this looks like something very high end and something that I paid a lot of money for. And I didn't because I made it myself with my Glowforge Aura. All right, you guys, that is it for today's Glowforge Aura video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these adorable, adorable signs. I think this is probably my favorite one, and I could totally see this being on the front door or even at a door. I think I'm gonna put this actually on my bathroom door because I do a lot of like door kind of hanger things. So this is probably gonna stick around for a little while. And I love the way this spider turned out. Now, remember, if you guys want to check out Glowforge for yourself, definitely check out the links in my description box. You can also get a Glowforge of your own at Michael's and Joann's. There are so many cool opportunities with Glowforge, and I am